Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. This is Larry Ray. I'm going to introduce myself right now because I got so overwhelmed with the previous two. The competition is really close. We may have to have a show introduction runoff here to do this, and that may be a whole other segment. Just
could be. We could do a whole show like that.
We could do a whole show. Just introduce me, the whole show. That would be pretty cool. I'd like that. I don't know if Frank, you couldn't disguise your voice. I would recognize you.
True.
Yeah. So, but anyway, thanks for being with us out there on Outdoors with Larry Ray as we close out today's show. And, we're well past in our 18th year on the air. And there's a couple events that that I love particularly. One of them's next Saturday is the Mid-South Junior Fishing Rodeo, and another one is down at Sardis every year on Memorial Day, and I think both of them touch a lot of lives. The one at Sardis surely touches a lot of lives through its association with the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And we got two guys on the line right now that I know it's part of their life. One of them has been carrying the torch down there, so to speak, for about 8 years as the director, the tournament director, or whatever his title might be, and that's our good friend Rick Lesley. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning, Larry.
Thank you for being with us. And, of course, Rick and myself are survivors from 495 Union Avenue, too. We might put that down from the commercial appeal, and have known each other a long time. And I recently got a press release from Rick. I knew something was going to happen because I knew Rick had done run off the ramp too many times now and needed a break. Not that he's not going to stay focused and love the St. Jude Bass Classic, but he told me that there's a new man now, and we've had a change in the guard. And so, Rick, why don't you relate to our audience who is the man that has been chosen to replace you?
Well, you were there. You were graced us with your presence as our MC this year. And,
yes.
Everybody knows that when I was on stage that day, I told everybody how much I loved this event, but it was time for it to be carried on into the next generations and somebody that could carry it through social media and all the changes that are going on. And a good friend of mine came to me after I stepped off stage and said, I'd love to do this.
Oh, man.
I hope you know what you're getting into.
That's right, yeah.
I think he has the passion and the heart for it. He has the right vision that this is all about the kids, the fishing and the fishermen, and I hate to say that are kind of second,
That's
but
right.
they are
that is
because
right. Yeah.
the children are the main focus. So Jason Wiggs will be the new director, and I think he's going to have that vision, and he's going to take this far past what I did, which is why he's going to be doing it.
All right, we have Jason on the line with us, too. Jason, good morning, first of all, and welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. But tell our listeners out there why you want to do this. Jason.
Here, can you hear me?
I hear you now. Thought you'd gone to sleep.
Okay.
Cup of coffee or something
No.
like that. I asked you, why did you want to do this?
And for many years now, being a volunteer behind the scenes, and when we started talking years ago about the website, and I took it over and kind of brought it, to what it is today, and hopefully do more with it. I've had a passion for St. Jude for years. Every time there's an event that, donates to St. Jude or raises money for St. Jude, I've always wanted to be involved. And since I've been part of the St. Jude Bass Classic, I've fished it before.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's been a huge blessing for me and my family. And I just, I wanted to make sure that I was a part of it or just being a volunteer. And when I spoke with Rick about it, I was like, I want to bring it and make it do better, and rather through social media channel. So it's definitely a passion that I have.
Well, you're breaking up there a little bit, Jason. We got to. When I heard passion at the end, that's all I needed to hear. Not the other words, whatever you might have said that we didn't get in that, but Rick heard it and knows it, and I think it takes a person with a passion for this to do this event. Because, Rick, I know it's everybody says, well, it's nothing to it. He just steps around. Yeah. There's a lot involved in this thing. So passing the torch to Jason, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel very good. I feel good that knowing that on Memorial Day I can actually sit on my porch at Pickwick and not be at Sardis for one time.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to do a great job. He's already got some great ideas, and he's reaching out to people for sponsorships. And so it's just a matter of everybody realizing that nothing's really going to change other than, there'll be a new mailing address where you send the money.
Yeah.
But the ideals and goals are all the same. It's raising money and helping those children at St. Jude. So that's the whole focus of this event, and has been for 47 years. And I hope Jason can continue it for another 47.
Well, Jason,
because it is a lot of work, but it's a labor of love, and you have a heart for it, and you do it.
Jason, I know you're kind of breaking in and out on us, but tell us, are you from here? Give us a little of your background.
Sure. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. So give us a little bit about your background.
Sure. I've been doing. I'm an IT by native.
Uh-huh.
I'm a network engineer for a company called World Tech Management Solutions. Helped build that company to what it is today. Born and raised in Memphis. Served our country in the United States Marine Corps. I was honorably discharged in 2010.
Well, you don't have to go any further now. You done said passion and military, so you've already won you've won your job. Well, you got the approval of us here and everything, but we want to thank both of y'all for coming on the show this morning. Jason, nothing but success. Rick, thank you for your service. It's almost like being in the Marines, the job you had to do, and you've carried it through gallantly, and we appreciate both of you guys. And we always know the date of the event, right, Rick?
Yep, it's always the Sunday before Memorial Day, and I think this year it'll be the 29th. Don't quote me on that because I haven't looked at a calendar that well, but it's always the Sunday before Memorial Day on Monday, and it's been that way for 47 years.
And I know, Jason, you'll know the date, won't you, Jason?
Yes, sir. I think he's right about that.
Okay, that's good. Hey, guys, thank y'all for being with us. Congratulations.
Thanks, Larry.
I guess this is congratulations, Jason, but we'll stay in touch, okay?
Sir.
All right, Rick. See you, Rick.
All right, Larry. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, we had a little bit of trouble with Jason there, but he's a former Marine and got passion for the job. I don't think he needs any other qualifications in. Do you?
Agreed. Once again, it's a great thing, that what they do for St. Jude there.
47 years this will be. And I know, Frank, you've been a part of that.
Rick has given me the opportunity to help out on numerous occasions, and while the event will be different without him, I think I'm confident enough in his ability to choose a successor that will carry the torch very well.
Well, if he's got somebody that jumped right up after he retired, that guy wants the job. Let's let him do it. So I know. So Indian, your place on Mount Moriah will be open today at.
We'll be open in 30 minutes. I'll leave.
30 minutes.
I'll leave here and head over that way and see if we can't sell a motorcycle or two today. You
can't miss it. It's the best looking building on Mount Moriah right there. The address is
5715 Mount Moriah. It's easy to drive past it, but if you see that Indian sign on the pole out front, come on in. You'll be pleasantly surprised with what you find out. Not only for the Indian motorcycles, but also on the ORV, the off-road vehicle stuff.
And of course,
I see it nicest showroom in the Memphis area.
I see it on Whitten Road all my time when I'm heading to church. There's that Indian looking at me up there.
Oh, you're talking about my billboard?
Yeah, your billboard. That's right. And everything okay, Avery?
Oh yeah, doing well. The store opened, today at 9, and so everybody shot up all your teal loads or whatever. Need some more decoys, whatever. Got it all.
Got it all. That's for sure. And let me tell you about next week's show. Bill Cooksey will be in here with us next week, and a surprise co-host. I'm not going to tell you who it might be. It won't be John Gordon because he's done his limit now. So no. But anyway, Dan Johnson of St. Croix Rods. I'm going to talk a little bit with him. Big event next week, next Thursday, the 27th. The good folks out at Germantown, Cordova, DU Club, is going to be having their big dinner at DU headquarters. We'll talk to Jimbo Robinson about that. And David Best is going to give us a little update on bass fishing in September. Of course, David's primary tackle. He's got so much going on. He's got a new blog or whatever it might be, a video thing on that I don't even understand how he does it, but he does it. But that's all on next week's show on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And don't forget, we got 5 shows this month. So that means Charlie Covington will be here at the last, and he's got a poem ready. I can't wait to hear. We have great music. I love the music with Charlie's poems. It really gets you in a great mood or anything. So, without further ado, the Oracle of the Mid-South.
That's right, Oracle of the Mid-South.
We'll tell you folks out there that it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else?
God bless
the USA.